Stocks with momentum which are setting up for a possible breakout. Let's look at some of the stocks. SRPT, I would like it to go sideways for a couple of more days for a better setup. uh, HWay, now this is a stock which has been going sideways for a lot of period of time. Now you need a clear breakout from this for it to work. A smaller consolidation of 2 to 3 days are often better when looking for anticipation setups, because when a stock starts going sideways many times, you need a clear breakout for it to really get going. So that's really because a momentum loss can happen by stock just going sideways also. So here's Cenomax again going sideways for a long period of time, and also you'll see that like when stocks start going sideways, the overall market can also be one of the factors which led to it. NRP again going sideways. Regal, now stock had a big move here, just going sideways. This is, if it breaks out, it can go to 4, so that's a good setup. um, Silver Run acquisition, now this is like say uh, when looking at anticipation setup, basically younger setups, like setups which happen once the trend intensity goes above 105. This is trend intensity. The first or second setup are better. As the trend gets older and older, it is more prone to reversal or getting into a range bound action. So even though I highlight many of these setups, there is some sort of a priority list in terms of looking at setups which are younger. Like this is a setup which is much more I am more excited about than a setup which is like this, which has been making a move for a longer period of time, because the trend is older. LXRX, then your STKL, again something like this which keeps going sideways for a long period of time, as against just 8 or 9 days of sideways or 3 to 5 days of sideways. Always is a problematic case because you need a clear breakout for it to work. TSRO, now this is like 1 2 3 4, so that's a small consolidation. Any breakout will be good from that. Then you have Sage, Sage Therapeutics, again like see 4 or 5 days of sideways move. That's a much better setup than something which keeps going forever sideways. CVGI, again you'll see when it goes for 8 to 10 days sideways, then like it's lost momentum many times, and then breakout may not necessarily follow through. So these are some of the subtle points you have to take into consideration. GNCA again tried to break out, didn't really follow through. DXP, now this is like big catalyst earnings maybe, and just pull back, very orderly pullback. ACTG, another one. um, Zeltic Aesthetics, then your Kangzhou again going sideways for a long period of time. And IST, see this is a younger trend. This is the kind of a trend which is preferable because you are just a trend has just started, so if you get in you can hold it for a longer move, as against something which has been going on and on for long period of time, that becomes susceptible to reversal or range bound action. Neurocrine Bioscience, again a younger trend. Then you have GPRE, same problem, going sideways for a long period of time. Very nice setup, but it's been going sideways for a long period of time, which basically indicates not many buyers and sellers here, but like you need a clear breakout, high volume breakout for it to work. DXCM, again going sideways for a long period of time. EZP going sideways for a long period of time. You'll see a lot many setups are like that currently, because the market momentum itself has been going sideways, so that's why. CVG, now this is again a younger trend. Basically stock made this move and then is having an orderly pullback, so that's a preferable. Fair Isaac, which is a large cap, like you'll see that it's like in a 3.9 billion. It's been orderly pullback, again going sideways for a long period of time. So these are some of the setups on the long side which are showing up. Basically, if you look at the market itself a little bit, you will see that the indexes are basically going sideways after the Brexit bounce. Since this it's just been going sideways, like there is not much of a momentum in the market itself, because the market doesn't have a momentum. So you see, essentially like the market tried to break out and didn't really follow through much. It's been just going sideways since almost like August. So as a result, some of the setups are also going sideways. You'll see lot many sideways moves on stocks with momentum, and follow through is not as good as what you would like, for the simple reason that you will see here, like this is Dow Jones, but this is like just gone into a range. Now this is a range, or even this NYSE is in a range, S&P 500 is in a range. This basically essentially since July it's just going sideways. The Nasdaq had some momentum here, it was like, and it had a momentum, but then like it's been just going sideways. No clear momentum as such. Even the this is a total market index, and you will see that it has been just going sideways, and as a result you will find not many explosive moves happening on a larger scale, in the sense not many number of stocks having explosive moves. There are still moves which are happening explosives, they are limited to certain number of stocks. But that's where you have to select stocks based on momentum or on some criteria which can help you find a stock which has the potential to make an explosive move. So again, going back to our list, basically we are looking at an anticipation list which has got around 25 stocks, but many of them are being just going sideways for a long period of time. So that is an indicator of momentum loss, and you need a little bit of like the market going gaining momentum for many of these things to break out and start making bigger moves, as against a small 2 or 3 days moves which are not really following through heavily. So that's the nature of the market currently, and the reason is underlying index is also going sideways.